Welcome back to the Unbounded Artistry podcast.
We are back on episode 14.
Wow, look at us go.
We are being consistent.
Yeah, we're just about to hit 7th month of the year, and we've got basically an average of two a month.
That's pretty good.
That's exactly what we want to do.
That was the goal.
That is the goal.
Sick.
So that means we haven't missed one.
Well, we had the intermission.
I mean, that was not a missed episode.
Okay.
It was a little intermission.
It was an intermission.
And it was sponsored by Stitch, which is our cat. And she was very, very nice to let us take a week off.
Yeah. Very kind of her.
I don't know. Maybe your dog needs to sponsor the next one.
Okay. Maybe around Christmas.
Christmas. I'm taking more time off than a week for Christmas.
What?
I don't know. I feel like it's a month. Take a month off.
A whole month.
Yeah.
Okay.
Holiday month.
I mean, it is my birthday month, so yeah. It is a holiday.
Yeah.
For a whole month.
Basically.
Yeah. Sick.
So, cool. We'll talk more about that when we get closer, but we'll be probably taking that month off. Did you have a topic that you want to talk about or anything?
Nope. Not really. Did you?
I mean, no topic.
Okay. That was it. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.
No, but luckily we still have some submitted topics. It looks like we got 5 left. So
in the shell of conversation.
Shell of conversation. No, you're supposed to go.
Shell of conversation.
Shell of conversation.
How are we supposed to do it together?
I thought we would alternate this time.
Okay.
Make it different.
Sick.
Is that your new favorite word? Sick.
Sick.
Sick. It's because she's playing an electric guitar. Sick.
Sick, bro.
Bring her back to her roots. Sick.
Sick.
Alright. You think this is your topic to pick?
My turn?
I think it's your turn.
Okay.
So we got like 5 left.
See what we get.
So we definitely need some more submissions.
Indeed.
You can let us know in our YouTube comments. You can tweet at us at Tealfish Studio, or you can let us know in our Discord. We'd love to know what you want us to discuss next.
Okay, got a topic.
Okay, what you got?
Priorities. And that's all it says.
Who's this from?
I have no idea.
What do you mean you have no idea?
All it says is priorities.
Is that a topic we submitted ourselves?
It could be. I don't know. It was so long ago when we started the shell of conversation, so it might be.
It's a legacy topic. It's before we actually had submissions.
Okay.
I mean, I'm guessing. I don't know.
Legacy topic it is.
Yeah. So this was before. This was before the shell of conversation.
No, it wasn't. It was for the shell of conversation.
Yeah, but before it was announced, you didn't let me finish.
Okay.
I was going to say before we announced the shell of conversation,
okay.
It was open for topic submissions.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so priorities.
Priorities.
Where do we begin?
What are our priorities, I suppose?
Do you want to start?
No.
Why?
I would like you to start. I picked the topic and you can start.
Well, this is a very open topic.
I feel like 90% of our topics are open topics.
That makes it very difficult. I mean, it kind of leaves the door open for about anything. So I think the thing on my mind right now is a priority of getting the right amount of sleep a night.
Okay. Boring.
Well, I just want to say that some people need to have the required 8 hours a night.
I'm sorry.
Sleep.
Your requirement of sleep is far beyond 8 hours. Your
if
priority. If you had your way and you could sleep the amount of sleep that you desire to sleep, you would sleep for 22 hours per day.
What?
And only be conscious for 2 of them.
That is not true at all.
I feel like, okay, maybe a little bit of an exaggeration, but
a lot of an
16 hours of sleep is probably what you
No, the only
need.
reason I would need 16 hours of sleep in a day is because I get a shorter amount each night than I need.
I
don't
get think that
so
is
tired.
True. That's not true.
This is true.
No.
Some people
I'm
need
going to start
more.
keeping track of how much time you actually sleep.
Yeah, it's like nothing because we never go to bed on time.
But you nap constantly.
That's because I try to make up time of sleep that we miss.
But you sleep so much.
But I don't.
You do. You sleep so much.
Not.
You sleep so much.
You think that because you think anyone that sleeps more than 3 hours is crazy.
I mean.
Okay.
I feel like 6 hours is reasonable.
6 hours is not reasonable.
That's like a lot for me.
Yeah, that's a lot for you, but not for a normal person.
What are you saying? I'm not normal?
Apparently not when it comes to sleep.
I feel like 6 hours is enough.
For you.
Maybe 7 sometimes, but I can't even get to the 6 hour mark, and I'm fine.
You are fine.
So you should be fine too.
That's not how it works.
But you sleep so much. I let you sleep longer than me, and you still are so tired.
Because we never go to bed on time.
It doesn't matter though. You sleep way more than I do.
It doesn't matter if I sleep more if I don't get the required amount.
I'm so tired, and I'm like, how? Like you slept so much.
I don't. You're exaggerating.
I'm not.
Yes.
I'm not exaggerating. Like I will have completed like multiple tasks and you'll still be in bed.
Okay.
Well, and you'll be like, when did you get up?
Yeah.
Like 3 hours ago.
You're like, I didn't even go to bed last night. I'm like, okay, how are you functioning? I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Okay, well, here we are.
Agree to disagree.
We have our differences when it comes to the required amount of sleep.
So I don't know. On my priority list, that's pretty low.
That's because you don't need any sleep.
I mean, I need it. I'm told that I should be sleeping more, and it would improve my health if I slept like a normal person.
Then do it.
Who has time to sleep? We don't got time to do anything.
It doesn't matter.
Sleep is just not necessary. I mean, it's necessary, but like, I feel like there's more important things to be doing than sleeping. Like sleeping, it feels like such a waste of time.
You have to sleep though.
I know you have to sleep, but I feel like it gets in the way of me being productive.
But you could also probably do things a lot more efficient and faster if you have the right amount of rest, because you'll be sharper in the headspace. I
feel like your daily functioning gets in the way of so much productivity. Like you constantly want to go to sleep. You constantly want to stop to eat food. You constantly have to go to the bathroom.
How dare I actually be a living creature? I'm sorry, I'm not a robot.
I feel like we don't get anything done because like we'll start to do stuff and then you'll be like, I'm hungry, let's get food. And I'm like, what? Like we're doing something.
I'm sorry, I'm not a mechanical robot.
Not a mechanical robot either, but like
I can't function off of just electricity and just recharge by plugging the plug-in into the wall.
Are you saying that I'm plugged into the wall?
No, I'm just saying that I'm sorry that I'm not that way. Because that way I wouldn't be wasting your time.
It's just a constant like you just like constantly need stuff like a baby. It's
I don't need stuff like a baby. I need stuff like a human being.
Okay. Well.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So
priorities.
Yeah, priorities. Number 1, survive. Okay. I need to survive in order to do anything else.
Okay.
If you don't survive, then nothing else on your priority list is getting done.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Sure.
All right, your turn.
My priorities.
Yeah, top that. Survival.
I mean, I don't know. Just keep trucking.
That's a priority. Just keep trucking.
Yeah, well, you do the other things that are actually priorities.
So, would that be considered survival?
I mean, at the bare minimum level, yes.
Priority number 1 for Rosemary: just keep trucking.
Just keep trucking. Just keep trucking. Something hurts, walk it off. I feel like there's just so much pressure to like be normal. I just can't do it.
I'm not saying you have to do what I do, but I'm saying I gotta
Well, like,
do what I gotta do.
No, you do though, because like you'll be like, "What do you want to eat?" And I'll be like, "I don't know," and then you'll be like, "You like won't eat dinner unless like I make dinner."
No, I will eat
You
dinner.
won't,
I
though.
like to eat what you want to eat. I don't want to make something that you don't want to eat.
But you won't eat it all. Like if I'm just like I'm not really hungry or something,
Sometimes
you'll be like,
I will grab something.
I'll just have a bar then. Like,
Yeah.
You won't actually make dinner. Like just fucking make dinner and eat it. Like why do I have to like participate?
Why does it matter what I decide to eat if you don't want to eat it?
Because it's just weird that like you just won't like you won't like okay, you won't even survive. Like you
I do survive.
barely though. Like
It's not barely.
if I was just like I don't really want to eat anything, you won't eat.
Yes, I do.
Not really though.
But really though,
You'll
do.
have like a bar and that's it. Like you won't actually make dinner.
Sometimes I make dinner. I do.
When?
Sometimes I do.
Give me an example.
I don't write down every time I make dinner around myself.
You don't.
No, because
because you don't.
this is what she does all the time. Just because I don't have a specific example with a date and time stamp, she's like, "Oh, you didn't even do it." No,
it's true,
not once.
It's true.
Not once. Even though she knows it's
like
happened.
It's so annoying because
Yeah,
I'm like, oh my god, he's like really like not gonna eat. So then I like will have to like
go
and make dinner
No.
because you will not eat unless I make you food. It's like having a child.
That's on your side.
It's not on my side. Like you won't
can't just
eat
let me do my own thing
because you won't eat.
I
like,
do
you're
eat.
Just like
I do.
You don't.
I do.
Oh my god.
I find stuff and I eat it.
No, like, because then you get all like pouty and sad too. You're gonna be like, "Oh, you're not gonna eat."
Because I like to eat when you're eating.
I guess I'll just have a bar then. It's so
it's
like sad.
Because it just feels like.
And then I feel obligated that I have to like make food and eat it.
I just want you to join. You don't have to make food.
I don't want to. 90% of the time.
You don't want to join me for dinner?
No, like it's not that I don't want to join you.
You just said you don't want.
It's that I don't want to stop to eat food when I'm like doing stuff. Like if I'm like in the zone and I want to like work on something, like food is not a necessity. Like I'm like, if I feel like the tinge of hunger, I'll be like, oh, I'm kind of hungry. And then I'll like grab something quick from like the fridge, grab a drink of water, and then go right back to what I was doing. Like I won't actually like sit down and eat or like make food. And like I feel like I've had to change that about my life since meeting you.
I'm sorry. Is that what I'm supposed to say?
No, I'm just saying, like it's I don't know. Like I just feel like my level of productivity is definitely diminished since we've been together. I mean that in the most loving way.
Why, thank you. But then there's times where we have to do stuff and you're off doing the most random things.
Like what?
Like tonight. You decided to sandpaper off the dressers.
I'm touching up our furniture. What's wrong with that? I like to like upcycle furniture.
I mean, it was okay. It was just a little rough on the surface.
Yeah, and I fixed it.
Which didn't need to be done right now.
Why not?
Because we were supposed to do the podcast.
We're doing it
and
right
we
now.
also have to release 2 songs on SoundCloud.
Yeah, and I wrote a new song today.
Okay, well, is it good to go on SoundCloud?
No.
Do you have
it is a collaboration song, so I only completed my half of it.
So that means you have nothing.
I have written so many songs.
All I have to do
is record it.
Okay, well, have you done it?
No, I have not.
Okay, well then you're in the same spot I'm in.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No.
We both have 0 songs ready to go on the SoundCloud.
I did other things today that were very productive. What did you do today besides break your monitor?
Yeah, you just rub it in. So I was clearing out my work area because I was like, oh, it's the weekend. I'm getting rid of all this work stuff out of my desk area. because I work at the same spot where my computer is. So I was clearing all that away to put up my second monitor, and it's like on a riser, and I guess it's that riser was like right on the edge of the desk, and when I was going to like plug the monitor in, like it was fine when it was set up there, but when I went to plug it in, it must have like shifted the riser just like a hair more. Then the riser like fell like off the desk, and then the monitor slid off onto the ground.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, maybe it's not that bad. Just like the bezel popped off, so I popped it back in, and then I plugged it in. And there's like a little part in the upper left-hand corner, and then like a thin bar at the top that still works. But other than that, the whole screen is dead.
I was like, we can fix that, right?
That is actually the first time I've ever broke an electronic screen.
I've never seen that before, ever.
In my life. This covers all sorts of devices, like
phones,
never
anything.
broke a phone screen, never broke a tablet screen, never broke a monitor screen until now, never broke like TV, camera, anything that has a display. I didn't even know
that could happen.
Oh, I knew it could happen. I've seen plenty of videos on YouTube.
I didn't know that it would ever like look like that. I was like, what the F? Like you could see where like the spot where it hit.
It hit in the corner, the bottom left corner, and it's like all blacked out in a circle, and then like the whole screen's like all blacked except for like the upper left and the one little bar across the top. So yeah, so I gotta find a new monitor. I've been looking online and see what we can find.
Yeah.
But like I was saying to the people on Discord, it was actually like an older monitor. It was like at least 6-7 years old.
I mean, yeah, like you got your use out of it, but still, like it was fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I had no problems with it. I wasn't looking to upgrade it or anything like that. So, but what can you do? Gotta blame gravity. Why?
I don't know.
Yeah, so that's fun.
Fun start to the weekend.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yay.
So, priority.
Get
a new monitor.
Priority. Get a new monitor. And other priorities. We have to upload 2 songs to SoundCloud today. I just don't have anything finalized. I have a lot of things in progress, but
I have a ton of songs written. I just don't record any of them.
I have over 100 projects.
Same. We're prolifically writing stuff. We're just not completing anything.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, this sounds good. I'm like, oh, what else can I do? I just want to go try something else.
I play my stuff live at least, but like
I can't say that because
you do. Well, you do it sometimes on stream.
Yeah, like I'll create stuff live, but I can't play it. Like it's a little different. Like
you played it yesterday.
Well, I mean, I press play. Yeah. I didn't actually play anything.
Just like, DJ your own music.
I mean, all I have to do is hit play.
Go into DJ category and just press play.
Should just get like a turntable and not even plug it in and just hit play. Put your fucking heads up. That's all they say at like EDM concerts. Put your hands up. Can I see your hands? That's like all they say on the microphone. It's so dumb.
See your hands.
It's so dumb. Like that's literally like all they say on the microphone. It's like the dumbest thing. Priorities for you?
Well, not die is priority numero uno.
Can I share that one with you?
Yes.
Okay.
I would like to not be dead.
I mean, I would also not like to be dead.
I would like to not feel crappy.
I would like that one too.
Those are my top 2 priorities.
Ooh. I think we kind of covered this before.
What?
I need to find out how to have energy without drinking like energy drinks.
Yeah, that like falls right into that. Like I feel
how
like
do we
crap all the time.
How do some of these people have so
before anybody starts making comments, it's because you don't sleep. You're right. But even when I do sleep, I never feel energetic.
I just wish I had a little bit more energy. like natural energy. Because then if it was
Does
like,
this even exist though? Like I feel like it's not real. Like I feel like people say like, I don't think it's real.
I mean,
I feel like
I don't know.
it's a farce. Having energy is a farce. Nobody has freaking energy.
Some people do.
Who?
Some people.
Name somebody that has energy. No one has real
Some
energy.
people.
It's all artificial.
Well, I guess I'll accept sources for artificial energy that's healthier than energy drinks, if there's anything like that.
I think there's something called the sun.
So more vitamin D.
Yes.
Other priorities.
I mean that is basically, I just don't want to feel like garbage all the time. Also, I feel like working on our business is a big priority for me lately.
Yeah.
Like we've been doing that, like we've been trucking along with it, but like I feel like we keep saying like we're gonna get real serious about it, and then we do, but like not fully. Like I feel like we're not fully what's the word I'm looking for?
Involved, engaged.
Like we're not fully like resigned to it. Like I feel like we are scared to like jump completely in. Like we've been wading water for a little bit. Like we need to just dive in.
What does this mean?
Like I feel like I don't know. Not that we've half-assed stuff, but like I feel like we haven't submerged.
What are with
our
all
vessel.
these? What are with all these like metaphors? Or
I don't know. We need to fully submerge our vessel into the Tealfish Studio waters, is what I feel.
Okay, can you elaborate in normal words?
No.
This is very hard to understand.
Like I feel like we're doing stuff, but we're not like fully in it. Like I think for us to be fully in it, we need to be doing a lot more work.
When?
Like all the time. We need to sacrifice sleep for fully submerging our vessel.
I don't think that works that way.
We have to.
I don't think you can do that.
You have to do that.
Because as soon as you start doing that, the quality, even if you do stuff, it's going to go way down.
Not necessarily.
Yes, it will. I can guarantee it.
I feel like there are other areas.
The other day.
There are other areas that we can sacrifice, that we can say, okay, we're not going to sit down for dinner. We're just going to eat a bar and move along so that we can work on.
Oh, so now eating bars is okay.
Well, yeah.
Oh, when she suggests it, it's okay. But when I do it, it's not.
No, you do it.
Yeah, we just caught her. We caught her.
You do it because you're sad and you want to eat.
I wanted to eat a bar.
No,
I wanted to eat it.
You
if I didn't want it, I wouldn't have ate it.
On dinner, and I wasn't hungry, and so you resigned yourself to eating a bar.
Resigned is a new word for you that just keeps popping up. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Look at you go. Sick.
I'm just saying that there are places that we can find time, even though we may not want to. We have to reduce the time we spend doing things that we want to do, and instead do things that we want to do, because what we want to do, or that wait, what
I think you just
say?
Confused yourself.
Hold on. We need to reduce the time of things that we want to do in place of things that we need to do, because what we need to do is ultimately what we want to be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
that make sense?
Yeah.
We need to prioritize Tealfish Studio, is what I'm saying.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
She has it all plotted out.
Not all, but there are things swimming in my head.
Is everything coming out of your mouth like sea and ocean themed?
Yes, we are Tealfish Studio. Hello. I'm on theme.
On brand.
On brand, on theme, whatever.
Gotta get that subliminal branding in there.
There are waves of
So
ideas
now here come all the
washing
puns,
over me.
all the puns going over.
I feel like my priorities in my brain have been rearranged from what they previously were post-pandemic. I will say that.
I think everybody's have shifted after the pandemic.
Yes. A lot of people are realizing what's important to them. Just being so close to like disaster and end of days has made you like reprioritize what's actually important to you, what will make you happy. I don't know. Go ahead.
But yeah, it definitely is going to be something that we're working towards. I think it's like something that we've been talking about in the last few podcasts is like we're really trying to figure out what we need to do to get us to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
And
I mean, we've been talking about this for years.
Yeah, but I feel like this year, like we finally are heading in the right direction.
Mm-hmm. I think they say with like any like business, it takes like at least 5 years for you to kind of like figure out what the hell you're doing, kind of like figure out your direction and develop your identity and like what you want to be doing. And I think it's just hard because like we want to do so many things.
Yeah.
But
it's trying to figure out how those can all be like integrated together so you can do all these things, but also push forward what we want to do in our business as well.
Mm-hmm. I feel like we're more of like a multimedia company at this point.
I would definitely agree with that.
Like, I think that's what we are.
I think that is a fine thing because studio can mean multiple things. So
I think that's why we initially called it that.
Because we wanted to keep it open-ended because we know that we like so many different things. So it works out.
Yeah.
It's just trying to figure out how to integrate all these things.
I think for me personally, like as we keep doing this, like I'm realizing I love doing like the design stuff, of course, but like I think priority wise for me, I'm finding that like the music has become like now that I've like brought it back into my life, like it has kind of risen to the top. I think music has always been super important. Music and art have always been like very important to me, but like music specifically has just been like my saving grace kind of thing, you know? So I want to definitely do more with the music. I think my confidence has just held me back a lot.
Oh, wow.
And you, we already had this conversation. But I feel like at this point, I just have to just do it.
Yeah. That's why we're releasing 2 things from the both of us before we go to bed.
Yes.
Today.
We're trying to make like these concrete like goals and like challenges for each other. And we're just like, okay, we are doing this. Like this is happening. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to happen. And we can always go back and like fine tune things and whatever. But like we have to start just doing it and putting it out there.
But yeah, I think it's a good idea to as well to like utilize the different platforms that we're on. So like SoundCloud can be like a kind of like a work in progress thing for like the stuff we're working on musically. It doesn't have to be like 100% final, but we can upload it there and people can kind of give us feedback and stuff like that. And then eventually if we go back and rework something or tweak it or remaster or whatever the hell you want to do to it, like we can make all the changes and then like maybe upload the final product to like Bandcamp or something like that.
Yeah,
like,
I think
it's like
that's the goal.
A final version.
Yeah, so I feel like we can release the stuff so we at least have our, because I get that question so many times. Like people are like, hey, are you on Spotify? Like, do you have your music anywhere? And I don't, and that's not good. So like I'm like, no, actually I don't, but I want to at least start putting something up. So I think SoundCloud is the way to go, at least for us personally. And then like you said, like when we actually like fine tune it and like it's like ready for like purchase or whatever, then it would go to like Bandcamp.
And then we'd also upload a final version to like our YouTube as well, and we might.
I think I would put versions that are not final on YouTube also though, because I already have some that are not.
I think it's different for you though.
Yeah.
Because it's like it'd be like a live performance of it where it'd be kind of weird to have multiple versions of what I'm working on.
I don't think so, because your music you have more of your music on our YouTube channel than I do.
Well, yeah, I know that, but I'm just saying, like,
in case anybody didn't know, every single one of our videos that has music in it, that's like background music, is his music. It's all original stuff. So if you like any of it and you think it's a bop, it's by Trilobite.
Yeah.
Which is Brandon's
Neat.
What do they call it?
Alias?
No, not alias. There's like a different name for it.
My name?
Handle? What the hell is it called?
That's like a Twitter handle.
No, not a handle. It's like
username.
No. What is it called?
My account name.
Just stop it. What is it called? Like when a musician has like a name?
I thought it was an alias.
Well, I don't think it's alias. I think it's something else.
Yeah, whatever it is. That's my name.
That's his musician name.
A musical performance name.
Trilobite.
Trilobite.
But yeah, like all of that music is his original music, so he's got some bops.
Trying.
And then we're working on doing some collaboration stuff together too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We have a lot of works in progress.
Yes.
So
got a lot of work to do.
Mm-hmm. I think we just have to just start putting it out there. Like I think we have like things that we've done that like nobody knows about because we just don't put it out there.
So I think we're always like very self-conscious, or like we don't think it's good enough.
Yeah. And I'm sure we will still feel like this is garbage when we put it out there, but at least we're putting it out there.
Yeah, I think that's just something that comes with being a creator. Like I've seen it all over Twitter. People just, it's like something that's just part of being an artist. You don't have like the confidence in what you do.
Yeah.
And you always think it could be better.
Yeah. And a lot of people get like that imposter syndrome. Like, who am I to put this out here? But like, it is what it is. Like, that's what we do. That's what we enjoy doing.
Just gotta take a risk and just throw it out there.
And like, I don't by any means think that I'm like the best or that I'm good at what I do, but I know that it's something that I love. And like, I just want to do what I love. I feel like my whole life I've been prioritizing things that I'm supposed to be doing instead of what I want to be doing. And like, I feel like that has to shift. Like, I feel like what we've always considered Tealfish Studio as like our side hustle, like our side job. And I feel like that it shouldn't be second place. It should be number one. And I think that's what we got to switch in our own minds, is like when people ask like, oh, like, what do you do? Like, what's your job or whatever? We're always like talking about our like 9 to 5 instead of being like, we're business owners. We have a business. We are a multimedia company. We do graphic design. We make multimedia design. We stream. We do music. We do art. Like, we do photography. Like, we do all of this stuff, and we just consider that a side hustle. And like, I feel or like a very expensive hobby. Like, that shouldn't be how we identify ourselves. Like, like, if somebody asks me like truly who I am as a person, am I gonna say I work for this company and that's my identity? No, I'm an artist and I'm a musician, and that's my identity. That's how I see myself. Not saying I'm the best at it, but that's my identity. And like, I feel like we have to just embrace that a little bit more. And just, people are like, well, what do you do? Oh, I run Tealfish Studio. I co-own and I co-founded Tealfish Studio.
I also think we're not used to hearing that.
What do you mean?
Just that we like say like out loud that we like actually like started and run this business, because it
Because
just
nobody like recognizes that. It's not just us. It's like the people in our lives don't recognize that either, but it's our fault really, because we don't talk about it enough. Well, tell me more about your priority list.
I think that pretty much covers my priority list.
Does.
Yes. Yeah. I think we're pretty in line with that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why we started the business in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're definitely starting to head in the right direction.
Mm-hmm. And I think like we have to focus more on making like what we actually want out of life more important than other things. Like I feel
I agree with that.
I think everybody's kind of doing that at this point.
Yeah, that's just a blanket thing of coming out of the pandemic.
Mm-hmm. This was kind of all over the place.
It was very kind of off the wall, but sometimes that's just how it is.
That's how we roll.
We're not really scripting these. It's just kind of what we're thinking about, and it's kind of top of mind. So, as always, if you're watching the podcast on YouTube, you can always listen to the audio version on Spotify, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, or Google Podcasts. And then if you are listening, you can always watch the visual version on YouTube.
And thank you again for listening. And until next time, may your artistry always be unbound. Bye.
Bye.